Okay. He's strong, logical, a king. He's worked his way through all of the swords and he's at the top of the chart. He's made it to the top of the position you could do in the kingdom. He's got knowledge, wisdom, and authority, and intelligent. He's looking straight out at us, and he has his sword ready. Sword is in a stance, but it's not ready for use. It's just displayed. Okay, so at this time, I'm going to do a cross reading from these two. So we will pull here and see what else we get, just for further clarification. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, he's ambitious as well and rides through. He's got his wand in his hand. He's charging ahead. And you have both knights going in the same direction. In fact, the world is looking in the same direction as well. So there should be something behind you. Something probably will be behind you by the end of the month. Okay, so it could have easily already happened. Okay, we have the Magician over the Knight of Swords. Look at all of the hands up here. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. And this one is down, 2 wands. But the Magician has all of his tools. He's a bright thinker and trying to make things happen. Okay, so looks like the whole theme in that line. Okay, and over here, the 4 of Cups. This one he looks kind of down and depressed, and 4 is usually one of those cards before something happens. Also, that's 4 across the board reading. He's looking away and not seeing something that's in front of him that can serve him well. He's just needs to change his energy, needs to switch gears, needs to rethink some things before moving on. Okay. I think there's a decision coming through here. It looks like that's what this is. And things can feel like this right before. Okay, and here's the 5 of Swords. He's taken the swords of the others. It's kind of a sneaky win, and left them without defense or anything like that. He can't use it against, but this usually comes back on someone. I had this in a reading before, and it was the cards laid out where there was a second layer of this. So be aware of that. If you're taking your, if there's people around that you work with or you're around in situations, you can take their power, but there can be another fallout from that as well, okay? But that's what that looks like. And it might be satisfying one day, but the next week or a couple of weeks or down the road, it would have impact. Okay, this is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man over the Five of Pentacles this is just very free energy. Also the Fool here too over the King of Swords. This is very abrupt. This looks like it's going to be a daily, not an overall theme, but a daily shift. Okay. The Fool and the Hanged Man is free. It's on the edge. It's, you know, playful and confined energy, very stuck, like contract, expand and contract. Okay. The Fool, the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a very volatile month, it appears. This Jupiter is in Cancer right now, which I think for Libra, it's what? Career, professional life, reputation, recognition. So just by the end of the month, you want to have, you want to, you know, show strength and show that you have integrity, okay? Because it looks like a very playful energy and looks very volatile, like a day-to-day, person-to-person. And I'll group these so that we can get another perspective, okay? Also, we're going to have Mercury retrograde on the 17th. So be aware of that, because some of this, you just want to pull through and get through the cycle. Okay, let's group these before I move on so that we have, I want to put the Pentacles here. There seems to be, there's Cups, Pentacles, and more Pentacles. You have a lot of Pentacles. So this is money. This is money interest. Okay. Cups, Swords, Wands, Swords, and here's Wands, and here's all the major arcana down here. Okay, so if you group it and read it like this too, let's see, the Wands, the environment is, it doesn't look like a lot of volatility there. There's a lot of stuff going on in your mind here. This would say you want to rush in and do something and you want to be sneaky about it from somewhere. But this one is saying, hold off. This is a person in your circle. It could be a father, someone that gives you guidance and mentorship. Okay, so that, and you want to take it. These can be some energies that this is very rushed and indecisive, rushed energy. And this one is, it felt good that day, but there, down the road, you can regret it. This is emotions, and you don't have a lot of emotions, but it's almost, just reconsider on any decisions that seem hasty, okay? Try to catch yourself. Someone's trying to give you a message on that. Okay, let's line these up. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3. You start out, this is a great idea, money-making idea, some good things. You have weighing out some things for good, for your idea, working on your idea, and there's some others involved. And here it looks like it might not, you might have a season or hopefully a short time before things work out the way you want or to your advantage. And then here is this person. And you can have a day of this, like a great day where things are going well and it has a good payoff. So wherever that falls, try to enjoy that. And hopefully these ideas work out really well. It looks like it can. And here's some careless, constricted, and the Magician, the World, completion. But this was in the beginning of the reading here. So maybe you're completing something before you're starting some other things. And always when you start something, there's some moments like this. It might be midway, but almost you can't complete something without going through some of these days. Okay, this is the normal cycle of life, even if it's, a day, a week, a couple of weeks. Just get some help and rally people around you, get some support, and everything should work out. Okay, what I'm going to do now is add some cards for additional messages, which I'm pulling 2 of these earth cards just for additional messages, which is perspective and rebirth. Okay, and then I'm pulling also a card of from the Moonology. This gives really good information, I think, as well. Okay, full moon in Cancer, which let your fears dissolve. Very good. Perspective and rebirth. Okay, and 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. 5th chakra is the throat chakra, which is communication and talking and being constricted a lot of times. And then sometimes it's way too open and can cause some concerns that are not beneficial. Okay. At this time, I'm going to pull 2 business cards. And this rebirth goes well with this as well. Perspective and rebirth seems to go with your reading here as well. Okay, I'm going to pull, I have this business astrology oracle deck, and I'm going to pull some cards for you on that. And I'm going to read the keywords and the keywords and let's see. Okay. And let me grab the book. Okay. Business Astrology Oracle deck. Okay. I want to read from the book because it's a better, more accurate interpretation. Okay, so structure for Saturn is keywords: systems, discipline, fear, challenges, restrictions, and obligations. And this is for people that are thinking of starting a business or currently own a business and they're trying to grow their business, or any direction that you need on it. The affirmation for the structure is systems and structures support the achievement of my business goals. Okay, excellent. And then Jupiter, which Jupiter is in Cancer right now. So it's a good card. Okay, Jupiter is learning, travel, expansion, potential, and I expand my business with optimism, constant learning, and exploration. Okay, so those are two good cards to consider. Also, what I do is I like to notice the any similarities in the cards. And one is the circle. These usually have those, though. I feel like there's circles in all of these, or most of them. Here's a circle and there's one here. So coming full circle, which you have the world here as well. You also have the infinity symbol in your cards also, because it's the only two that are in the deck, which is there and there. So you have some things that are put together real well, coming full circle, and but you have a lot of also blue sky here too. Look at all the blue and clouds there, here. So, but you are an air sign. Libra is an air sign. You have a lot of yellow and the blue sky. But a lot of similarities there too. Dear Libra, very nice, more yellow. So I think there's a full moon tonight, which is Cancer. So these are really well. Sometimes I see similarities are water or cups all over. So I think you'll be fine. Just get through your things this month and you should be just fine. Check in next month. And thank you very much for joining me, Libra. Have a great month.